In 1997, some treasure hunters through their modern technology were trying to find something in a big ship present there by going into the depths of the ocean. Actually, the name of this big ship is Titanic. Titanic was the largest ship in the whole world, which sank in the middle of the sea in 1912 at 2:15 on the night of April 15, taking the lives of thousands of people. According to some experts, when the Titanic was submerged, a very precious diamond named Height of the Ocean also sank with the Titanic. Today, after 84 years, a treasure hunter with his team was looking for that diamond. Treasure hunters find a vault inside the Titanic, which they bring up on their ship. On opening this vault, they find some mangled notes and some paintings, but they do not find that diamond. When these people clean this painting, then they see a girl in it, who was wearing the same expensive diamond that they were looking for. This painting found inside Titanic is shown on all news channels. After this, we see an old lady who was watching the news. When this lady sees this painting, she calls the people who took this painting out of Titanic. Lady asks Captain, "Did you guys find Heart of the Ocean?" Then Captain says, "No, we are looking for it now." Captain says, "Do you know about this painting?" Then this lady says, "Yes, because that painting is mine." After listening to the lady, the captain calls the lady on his ship. This lady's name is Rose Dawson. Coming to the ship, this lady looks at her painting. The captain shows the lady through a 3D model how the Titanic sank. Seeing the 3D model, the lady says that this method is very good to tell, but it did not happen that day. Captain says, "Then what happened that day? Can you tell us?" After listening to the captain, this lady tells the story of that day to the captain. After this, we are shown a scene from 84 years ago. Here we see Rose, who is very young and beautiful. Rose was going to England with her mother and her fiancé. Rose's family was very rich. Here we look at the Titanic, which was bigger than we thought. On the other hand, we see a boy named Jack, who was gambling with his friends. Whoever won the game would get a ticket to go on the Titanic. Jack's luck was very good, so he wins this ticket and comes on Titanic. Now Titanic leaves for its journey. The captain of ship tells Titanic to run at full speed, after which, Titanic moves forward tearing the waves of the sea. After this, we see Rose, who is sitting very sad. Actually, Rose wanted to live freely like common people, but Rose was a girl from a rich house, so she had to live within the rules made in her house. Rose was imprisoned on Titanic, because her mother was forcefully taking her to America. Rose was fed up with her life, so she leaves the party and runs away from here. Rose wanted to commit suicide, so she comes to the top of the ship. Rose was about to jump from here. When Jack comes here, Jack says that if you jump from here, I will also have to jump to save you. If you jump, I will jump too. At first, Rose does not listen to Jack, but Jack gradually convinces Rose. After which, Rose does not jump from here, and she starts coming back to ship. While coming to the ship, Rose's foot slips and she is about to fall down, but Jack quickly grabs Rose's hand. He pulls her up with all his might. Jack brings Rose onto the ship. Hearing Rose's screams, where Rose's fiancé Clinton and the guards come, Clinton felt that Jack was coercing Rose, so he gets angry at Jack, but Rose says that it is my fault. I came here to see the propeller of the ship, but my foot slipped from here, and I am about to fall. Jack is a good boy who saved my life. Listening to Rose, Clinton tells the captain of the ship that Jack saved Rose's life, so give Jack $20. Rose says he saved my life, so will you give her only $20? Is my life worth so little? Listening to Rose, Clinton tells Jack, "Would you like to have dinner with us tomorrow?" The next day, Rose meets Jack and thanks him for saving her. After talking for some time, Rose learns that Jack is an artist, who goes to different countries and makes drawings of the people there. Both of them were talking here. When Rose's mom and some of her friends come here, Rose tells them all that Jack saved her. They all talk to Jack, but Rose's mom doesn't talk to Jack, because Jack is a poor boy, who came on the Titanic with a third-class ticket. Here a lady asks Jack, that today you are going to have dinner with Rose, so what will you come wearing? On this Jack says, that I will come as I am. After listening to Jack, this lady takes Jack with her. This lady makes Jack wear a nice dress, wearing which Jack looks very rich. Rose's mom insults Jack while having dinner, but Jack replies beautifully. After dinner Jack writes in a small paper, and calls Rose to meet him at 9 p.m. After this, when Rose comes to meet Jack, then Jack brings Rose to his party. This party was of third-class people, where everyone was enjoying a lot together. No one pretends to be rich in this party. The two are having a great time at the party. Rose and Jack are dancing together. When a man sees them, the man tells Rose's fiancé Clinton that he saw Rose and Jack dancing together. Rose was with Jack, so Clinton is furious. Rose's mother blackmails Rose emotionally, so that she doesn't meet Jack. Rose obeys her mother. The next day, when Jack comes to meet Rose, Rose doesn't talk to Jack, and she leaves. Rose hadn't spoken to Jack all day today, that's why she nothing feels good. Actually, Rose had fallen in love with Jack. Rose is unable to control herself, and she runs to Jack. Jack is at the top of the ship. When Rose comes here, both of them stand together at the top of the ship. This scene is the most beautiful scene of the movie. Rose kisses Jack for the first time here. Rose brings Jack to her room. Rose shows Jack the necklace named Heart of the Ocean. Rose says that she will only wear this necklace, after which, Jack will have to make a painting of it. Jack Jack also agrees with Rose, and starts making Rose's painting. It is the same painting that treasure hunters got. After drawing, Rose gives the necklace to Jack to keep in the vault. Along with the necklace, Jack also puts the painting in the vault. After that, Rose walks with Jack to a place where some carts were kept. They come here and talk. While talking, these two come close to each other and become physical. Now both of them did not want to be separated from each other. Rose says that she wants to be with Jack when this ship stops. After this, we see that Titanic was moving forward with its full speed, but only then the crew members of the ship see that there is a huge iceberg in front of them. Seeing the iceberg, the crew members quickly try to turn the ship to the other side, but Titanic was a very big ship. Titanic collides with the iceberg while turning, due to which, the ship gets damaged and water starts filling inside it. The captain thinks to repair the ship, but the ship's engineers say that it will take a long time to repair it. But we do not have that much time, because the water in the ship is rising very fast. On the other hand, Jack and Rose come to tell everyone that their ship is damaged, but there are police in the room. When the police search Jack, they find Rose's locket from Jack's pocket. Actually, Clinton had deliberately kept this locket in Jack's pocket through one of his men, so that the police could arrest Jack for theft. Police arrested Jack and locked him in a room. On the other hand, the ship's engineer tells the captain that we have only 2 to 3 hours, after which, the ship will sink completely. Everyone present in the ship comes to know that their Titanic is about to sink, due to which, everyone runs from here to there to save their lives. There were many boats in the ship, on which 65 people could come, but first-class people sit on those boats and that too only 10 to 15 people. The captain of the ship had said that the first children and women on the Titanic would be brought to the second boat, so that they could be saved first. Rose's mom tells Rose to sit in the boat, but Rose was in love with Jack, and did not want to lose him, so she runs away and goes inside the ship again. She starts looking for Jack. Finally, Rose finds Jack, but Jack has handcuffs. Rose looks for the key to handcuffs, but she does not find the key. Rose finds an axe, so Rose breaks Jack's handcuffs with an axe. These people come out quickly. Here everyone wanted to save their lives. Jack finds a place on a boat here, so he asks Rose to sit in it, but Rose says she won't leave without it. But only here Clinton comes over and says, "You go, because me and Jack are coming in another boat." After listening to Clinton, Rose starts leaving from here, but Rose does not agree and she jumps back on Titanic. Rose meets Jack, then Jack asks, "Why did you come back?" Rose says that she will not leave without him, saying that Rose starts kissing Jack. Here Clinton was watching all this. Clinton angrily shoots Jack, but Jack and Rose run away from here. Both of them come under the ship, where the water was filling in. Many places the water was completely filled. After that, Jake and Rose let's climb to the top of the ship together. People on the ship were being killed by falling into that cold water, because the sea water was very cold, and slowly the Titanic breaks into 2 pieces. One part of the Titanic sinks into the water, and the other part also slowly sinks into the water. Everyone who fell into the water was being killed, because the water was very cold. Jack finds a wooden door that only holds 1 person, so Jack quickly puts Rose on it. 2 boats are evacuated by placing more people in the boat, in which there was space. The empty boat goes to save the remaining people. These people see a lot of dead bodies here. On the other hand, we see Jack, whose condition was getting worse due to cold. Jack tells Rose that the rescue boat will come here, after which both of us will be saved from here. Rescue boats were looking for the survivors. When Rose sees the rescue team, she wakes up Jack and says, "Get up. The rescue team has come to save us." But Jack does not listen to Rose, because being in the cold water for too long, Jack dies right here. Rose is deeply saddened by Jack's death. Rose also thinks of dying here, but then she remembers that Jack had promised her that Rose would have to leave alive. To keep the promise she made to Jack, Rose calls the rescue team, but due to the cold, Rose cannot make a sound. The rescue team starts leaving, but then Rose takes a whistle from a dead body, and starts whistling it loudly. Hearing the sound, the rescue team comes to it and they save Rose. The next morning, they are all sent to another boat, where Clinton looks for Rose, but Rose hides herself from Clinton. When Rose checks her pocket, she finds the same necklace named Heart of the Ocean. Rose doesn't tell anyone about this necklace. Everyone's eyes are in tears after listening to Rose's story. Rose still had the necklace they were looking for. Rose throws that necklace into the sea. As soon as she throws the necklace into the sea, Rose remembers the day of Titanic, when she was with Jack, and she was dancing with him. With this the movie ends here.